Hi everyone, back with part 2 of the multi-organiser tutorial. So you should have ready 2 pieces of 12 by 5 3/4, 2 pieces at 6 by 3 inches and 1 piece at 12 by 3 inches. Okay, I did start putting it together and forgot to press record on the iPhone, so naughty me, sorry. So what I did to start with my back piece, I put my construction strips on all 4 sides, gluing them to the bottom of the back piece and having the flaps pointing up. Okay, and you do that on all 4 sides. So the bottom will look like this and the inside will look like that with the flaps sticking up. Same thing with the bottom and top pieces, which are the 12 by 5 3/4. I haven't put any along this front here because that will be the front of the drawer, and I'm going to do that afterwards. Sorry, the drawer base, not the drawer, the drawer base. This is the drawer base. Right, are we all clear on that? Or am I clear on that? I think so now. Okay, so with these construction strips, I want you to put them on top of the bottom piece, okay? Not underneath like you did the back piece, but on top. Okay, again, around the back piece and the 2 sides. Okay, and then you just run glue along this flap here, which is the flap attached to the bottom piece. Then the flap that comes up from here, again you run glue all along, and you just put those pieces together like that. Make sure they're lined up at the sides as well, and that the back piece is sitting flush on your table. Okay, and then it should look like this. So if you want to pause for a minute and go and do that, go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to carry on and put the side pieces on. Okay, so what you have to remember, this is the back, this is the bottom. So when you line up your side piece, make sure you go to the back of the back bit and line that up so it's nice and flush. Okay, and then, sorry, that should be on the outside. Yeah, line it up so it's nice and flush like that, and then you bring that round without it. Just do this before you put the glue on, because you'll get a chance to put the crease in where it should be. Okay, and then it won't get pushed out of line when you put the glue on. Okay, so you're going to run glue all along here, all down this flap, all along the bottom of that chipboard piece, and all along that flap there. Okay. I'll show you this on camera in a minute. I just want to get it on where I can see. Oh. That's right. I was doing it wrong then. Okay, so all along, I didn't get my chipboard piece all along, did I? Okay, so all along the flap, the edge of the back piece, the flap of the bottom piece and the chipboard of the bottom piece. And then what you're going to do is line this up, remember, with this back board. Make sure, I need to turn it round so I can see. Make sure it's lined up, top and bottom, and then bring your flap round. And get that in place. Oh, I've just moved it. Typical. Okay, so effectively what we're making is a box. Okay, so nice square edges. And then same thing with the inside, make sure it's all pushed down. You will see an overhang, but once we get the top and the drawer in, that won't notice, so don't worry about that. Okay, so that's your first side piece on. Now what we need to do is put the this construction strip on the inside there, just to help hold that into place. Okay, so I'm just sort of guessing here. Taper your corners. And you want to put the glue on the outside so the mounting is high. You know what I mean, don't you? And you're just going to push that into that corner there. Cut enough off. Bit more. Again, oh, getting glue everywhere now. Hold it in place at the corner and push down onto there. Oh. Okay, so that's your first side piece on. Get rid of the rubbish. And we are now going to do the same for the other piece. Line it up. Make sure it sits flush with the back piece. Need to turn it round. Like that. And then bend your flap over into place before you put glue on it. And I'm going to just taper that a little bit more. That's it. So same thing with the glue on the edges of the chipboard and all along this flap at the bottom and this flap up here. Okay. They are. So again, along the edge of the chipboard and the back piece and along your flaps, line this up flush with your back piece, which I can't see from this angle, but I'm going to turn it round. Okay, so they're all flush and even. Mine isn't, nowhere near. That's better. Again, I should have cut that down a bit more, but never mind, it's on. I need my little scissors to cut these bits off, really, but it's going to be painted. And okay, and then the inside again, make sure it's lined up. And burnished it down so it doesn't come up or move. So that's what your drawer base should look like now. Okay, ready for the top piece, but before I do that, I'm going to just finish off the insides and flaps anywhere that needs a construction strip, and then we will put on the top. Okay, that should be in. Right, all the way round. Oh. And that will sit in there like that. See? A drawer, nearly. It's a drawer base anyway. So the same thing, lots of glue. Along the chipboard and the flap. Ah, come on. Okay, so that's your top piece. And you also need to put your glue on the side pieces as well. Ooh. Don't forget your chipboard to put glue on there. Okay. Gets a bit messy. And then on the other side as well. It is easier to do this with glue because you get time to move it about if you need to. With tape, once it's stuck, it's a pain to try and move it. It's been lovely and quiet here. The sun's been shining, it's gone in a bit now, but it was lovely and sunny yesterday as well. Right, okay, so we are going to, that's your back piece, make sure that's flat on the table, and you are going to put this in and line it up on top of the back piece. Ooh, like that, and I forgot to put glue along there. Just make sure your piece is in place and burnish it down. That goes there, that goes like that. Same for the other side. Did I burnish them down? Okay. good. And then just your last bit of glue along the top of the back piece and on the flap. Oops. Okay, so like that. Make sure everything is lined up and in the right place. And just fold that over without trying to knock these bits out of place. And there you have your drawer base. So make sure it's all stuck down properly, make sure everything is still in place, and you need to give that time to dry. So I haven't told you the measurements of the drawer or anything yet because I didn't know whether to make 2 drawers or 1 drawer or 3 drawers even. But I think because I'm going to be using mine to put my dies in, I'm going to leave it as 1 drawer because I've got long dies that will just about, oh, minus packaging of course. But if you see that magnet, maybe with a little trimming, it'll just about fit in there for these long dies. So that's it. If you want to make more than 1 drawer, that is fine. All you need to do is make a box, like pretty much like this, and the measurements, if you want to do 2, just half the measurements so that the boxes both slip in there nicely. Or I'm just about to show you how to make the 1 drawer. Okay, so I am going to see how long this video has taken and try and get that uploaded. I will either be back later today or tomorrow morning with hopefully part 3, the final part. Thanks for watching. Again, if you've got any questions, just give me a shout. Don't forget to go off and finish off all your edges on the outside. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. I was going to show you my back piece, weren't I? That sounded wrong. Yeah, so just finish off all your edges, put construction strips all the way round so they have the same even surface. This is the base we made. Okay, and as you can see, I finished off all the edges with the construction strips, so the trim and everything, once you've painted it, will all look the same. Okay, and then what's going to happen is this is going to sit on there. Oh, let's turn it up a bit. That will sit on there like that, and the drawer will come out here. And of course we're going to glue this down, and don't worry about the joins, because once we cover them with paper you won't even see them. So there you are, not long to go now and we're all done. Thanks for watching. Again, any questions, just give me a shout over on UK&Irelandcraftswaps, or leave a comment down there. I'll leave the link to UK&Irelandcraftswaps down there as well. So if you fancy making this or any other projects we do, you're welcome to come and join us. If not, if you're making it on your own steam, then leave me a link below to a picture of what you make. Thank you very much. See you later.